This feels like Veep meets Entourage, and I look and to have that, and because it is that quick kind of back and forth, but it's not just goofy, because you can run into a problem where if it gets too goofy and like you said, you either don't like the people or you can't take it seriously because they don't feel like real people, then you lose people fast. But it actually feels like it's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to be in love with the world. Like
Yes.
you want to be looking behind it. Yes, we are 100% not ripping, but making a comment on what's happening in the zeitgeist now in the film world, where superhero films kind of took over a
Yes.
lot, and the fatigue might be real or unreal. I don't know. You have your opinion. I want to know.
Well, that is a very important conversation to continue on in this one, because it is part of the conversation in pop culture right now. And then you look at something, you're like, well, yeah, people are tired of it, and then Deadpool and Wolverine says otherwise, right? And
But it's an entertaining film,
that's right, and that's right.
At the end of the day, that's all people want. They just want to be entertained. Like, take them on a journey. Like, I don't know. Actually, this is a deeper conversation. You really think about it. There is this like the '90s nostalgia of a film where you could take a simple story, and that was enough. And you were like, this is one character making a journey, and like you fall in love with it, and you're like, what is my human connection to that character? And it doesn't have to be anything big or grand. It's just like the extraordinary in the ordinary. And I think we forgot that. Yeah. We're just trying to throw plot, or big set pieces at things outside the superhero world.
Yeah.
But that we've lost that innate connection of what it is to be a human through artists. Like, I think of painting, music, all those things. Like, you connect because it's someone's perspective and it's so specific.
Yeah.
And that's the gold, I think, with art.
I agree. We have the conversation on the show. It's almost like daily now, man, because I think it's too easy that everyone blames the superhero genre for like the deaths of cinema. And I know there's even like kind of a couple of jokes inside of the show where they're like, are we killing cinema here? But it's like, I agree with you more that it comes to a lot of times, and what happens, you see it in the show, the studios want to listen to the data and see what's going to make them the most money and go away from like what actually is the core of the story, the core of the character, the emotion. And you obviously will get movies with those big budgets that can hit that emotion, but it depends on who's making the sauce, right? And
it does.
Yeah.
But also, do you not think, so I'll pose this to you, social media and fast track attention spans, like just that's why these spectacle movies work. I don't blame the superhero movie because they're just like flash lights, like that's what happened. I think society has like lost its attention.
1,000%. And it also, the other side of it is streaming. Streaming has changed the game tremendously, because the stuff that you see on streaming now, like some of these movies, like really kind of deep stories, whether they were independent films 10, 15 years ago that you'd have to like drive an hour away to go see, you can find them on TV, you can find them on HBO, you can find them at these places that they're making in general. And so that the theater experience is different today than it was 10, 15 years ago. People go now for the spectacle of it, or you something really got to have a big word of mouth or lower budgets in order to make a profit on these things.
That's absolutely true. It's funny, like those small independent theaters, we just can't compete to these big. I had a film, my production company put out Coup this past month, and like we made our independent run with it. We were in theaters, we're coming out on video on demand on 3rd, and like it's just the battle of attention, getting people's attention is insane. It's not about going to see something where you expand or challenge your audience a little bit more. Like, it's just, again, like these quick flashes in the pan that people think that's going to make it.